Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AEZS. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like a few weeks worth of time, it's actually just the past 2 days broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis yesterday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from, but definitely want to get things updated as volume remains strong and the bulls continue to push the price upwards. Now, I realize that there was a bit of a pullback here that happened today, but that's where perspective comes into play, and that's where things are a little tricky from a presentation perspective. What do I mean by that? Well, if you are a day trader and you bought, let's just say right there, and you wanted to sell within, 2 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you the chart's looking pretty rough. But if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, there was that pullback, but the bulls are still in full control, and I'll explain, what I mean by that. Before anything else, though, I want to do a little house cleaning here, and I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of these green lines there and here. Sure, they still pertain to the chart, but I don't want to have a million lines everywhere that can cause clutter and confusion, so I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. So the first update, though, that does need to be made comes from a foundational principle in charting, and that states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So for those of you that did watch the video yesterday, hopefully you remember me talking about 275 as resistance, but now that the price is broken above it, like I said, you would want to see it act as support, and that's exactly what happened late day today. You can see, towards the end of the day, the bears did try to press down through there, but to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a great job of holding strong there as support, and ideally speaking, that's what you want to see continue to happen. Now, if the price falls below 275, I'm not saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that, but in the event the price can, continue to maintain, that would certainly be best case scenario, no doubt about it. And then I think I mentioned this in yesterday's video, but regardless, I'm definitely mentioning it today. From the grand scheme of things perspective, it's all about the purple line right there, which is the 50-period simple moving average, meaning grand scheme of things perspective, as that purple line continues to move up, hence the word moving average. As long as the price stays above the purple line, bulls are in full control from the big picture, full health, however you can best visualize that, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? Where do the sellers currently seem to be hanging out at? As things stand for the time being, right up there about $3.15 is where the general vicinity is. I realize the price went above it slightly, but I think we can all agree main point of price congestion right up around that 315 mark. So that is where the sellers are currently at. But if price and history keeps on repeating itself, will the price break up through there tomorrow? I don't know about that, but if the price just keeps on building higher bases, eventually the long-term chart will take care of itself. So it'll be interesting to see how this closes out the week tomorrow. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.